checkbox not checked. Scarlet Hollow. Ops 30.2.3. System menu. Scarlet Hollow.
Okay, I think you've all stewed enough. I'm sorry. I was checking things and getting situated, and so I'm gonna try this game again. I had some problems earlier. I need to figure out a way to monitor this. So just give me one more second, and then we're gonna start the game. I think I have YouTube chat up. If somebody could test it. Okay. Okay. How are we doing with audio?
Expand panel to selected. Lip button. Track position. 6 minutes 4 seconds of 1 0 6 7 5 1 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 minutes 22 seconds of 1 0 6 6 6 6 minutes 37. Selected. Lip button. Selected. Lip.
All right. Am I being heard? Sounds good. Okay. I'm gonna check.
Clip chat. Clip button. Close button. Top messages. 1. Night sky. Open reactions menu. Button.
Live chat dialog. Grumpy Dragon 76. Message history. List owner Grumpy Dragon's channel. Hide not selected. Options menu button. Alt plus O. Scarlet Hollow.
Okay, so it didn't read it, but it made a sound, so I know that there's a chat coming in, so I can just check it. Anyway, I tried to change the voice on the chat to be different than the voice on the game, and I guess it won't work, so I'll just check messages if they come in. But now we can get started. I apologize for the long intro wait thingy. I've got coffee and whatnot, so I guess we're gonna do this over again because
Low. Start.
Michael fucked up, so yeah, here we go.
Please write your character's name and hit enter. Please write your character's hometown and hit enter. Select your pronouns and hit confirm. He, him. He, him. Select. Confirm. Select 2 traits and hit confirm. Powerful build. Mystical. Mystical. Selected. Talk to animals. Talk to animals. Select. Confirm.
Here we go.
You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly
Whoops.
For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this
God damn it, I keep
the
bumping
long-lost
stuff.
cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Mystical, but it was also more than just the social pressure of the invitation that pushed you to accept it. Something has been tugging you back to this place your entire life. There was no choice to be made, because you were always going to find your way here.
Yay!
So when your cousin called, you knew what had to be done.
Did I?
And now, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow.
Scarlet Hollow.
Stranger, so anyway, as I was saying. Oh no. He's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off.
You gotta
At
love
first
that
you
shit
thought
on
he
the
was
bus.
just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. Stranger, I was up in Maryland, looking for work but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Stranger, me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing.
Yep.
Wait, what? Selected. Dude, what's wrong with you? Selected.
Yep. I'm just gonna try to pick the ones I tried to pick.
GD, dude,
Last time I played
what's
this.
wrong with you? Pushing joggers into the harbor? That's awful. What if they drowned? Stranger, heh, yeah, I was such a shithead back then. I'm still a bit of a shithead, but hey, poverty's perfect. Stranger, so this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. Stranger, she actually hit my friend and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing, dot. Stranger, but she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. Stranger, we had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day.
I remember getting blue crab off the dock in Baltimore when I was younger. I don't think you can do that anymore. You used to be able to buy it by the barrel, and then we'd take it back to my uncle's camp and steam it.
Stranger, she kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year. So it's pretty serious. Stranger, though about 5 months ago she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez, you ever just get so mad you just wanna like, kill somebody?
Wasn't my favorite thing though. I was a kid then, and there was a lot of bones in the meat.
Threaten, I never feel that. Oh yeah, all the time. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? Selected. GD, why are you telling me this? I have never felt that way about another person, and I find it alarming that you have. What the hell is wrong with you? Stranger, you're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart one day. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. Stranger, I honestly could have killed that woman. Stranger, anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Stranger, but I don't know if I'm like, into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. You're a monster. Selected. Huh, that's interesting. Smart move. Remain silent. Stranger. Remain silent. Smart move. Get out while you still You're a monster, selected. GD, your girlfriend is giving birth right now and you're thinking about ditching her to go have fun in New York? After she tried to break up with you and you threatened to kill her? You are an absolutely terrible person and I hope you rot.
Wow! That was... Wow!
Stranger, oof. Harsh words, man. I never threatened to kill her.
Are you gonna threaten to kill me now, punk? Because I said that to you? Did I make you that mad?
Stranger, okay. Maybe over text. Just a little. But fatherhood is scary. Plus, her mom is there, so it's not like she's alone. Her mom doesn't like me much, so I'd probably just make things super stressful. Stranger, she'll understand. She's chill. Stranger, anyways. Where'd you say you were headed? Mystical, I'm coming home, selected. I didn't, selected. Scarlet Hollow, selected. Just a small town, you probably haven't heard of it. I didn't. GD, I didn't. Stranger, no need to be nasty, I was just a skin. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything.
I don't know, you might threaten to kill me.
Stranger, so, if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. Stranger, that's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though, come to think of it. Stranger, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, YC, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. Stranger, I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. Stranger, I haven't heard from them in a while, now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Stranger, hope they didn't die.
Jesus Christ.
He looks
Believe this
back
guy?
at... Stranger, oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to.
Don't worry, I won't.
Stranger, here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. Stranger, they're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me.
You know, I've never actually had boiled peanuts, so I don't know how they are. Never actually had them. Should try them sometime.
Stranger, plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip, sometimes picking... Nice. Take the peanuts. No, thanks, selected. You put your hand up to say no. GD, I'm not really hungry. Stranger, there's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal, assuming nothing goes wrong. Best to have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. Stranger, and with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. And just like that, you're alone. the stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Bus driver, next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads, bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though.
Whoops. Sorry about that.
Hey, GD. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Looks like somebody. Hey, Tabitha, select. Give her your condolences. Remain silent. Hey, Tabitha. GD, hey, Tabitha. Tabitha, come on, let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic.
Relics. Yes.
It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully.
Good to know, good to know.
Explore: how are you holding up? Selected.
I'm just gonna pick that one because that's what I picked before.
GD: how are you holding up? Tabitha: fine.
I keep forgetting to hit the advance button.
You know you can talk to me.
I don't know
right?
if there's a way to make it auto-advance
I lost
or
my
not.
mom too. Selected.
There probably is, but I can't see it.
GD: you know you can talk to me, right? I know we only just met, but you know I went through something similar with my own mom, so if you ever need to vent or... Tabitha: I'm good.
I'm sure you're not.
Explore: I guess we're both Explore: so, the funeral, selected. GD: so, the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Tabitha: yep. Like I told you. Geez, that's almost a whole week. Need any help planning? Selected. Have you worked out all the details yet? Select. Remain silent. Have you worked out all the details? GD: have you worked out all the details yet? Tabitha: Emicham, taken care of. Don't need any help. Explore: I guess we're both Explore: I can't believe we've never actually met before this. GD: I can't believe we've never actually met before this. Tabitha: you have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Mystical: you can feel the same careless cruelty in Tabitha's words that the wound that tore your family apart runs deep enough that it bled through the generations. Mystical: you sound like her right now. My mother. She hated this side of the family so much. We don't have to become our parents. Selected. GD: you sound like her right now. My mother. She hated this side of the family so much. We don't have to become our parents. There are some things in life we get to choose. Tabitha, she's the one who left. Explore, I guess we're both Remain silent. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. And here it is. The Scarlet estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on
There's
you.
only one door
Someone
slammed.
used
There
to
was only
cramped
one car door.
apartments in
There should
gray
be two.
cities.
Unless they both closed them at the exact same time, which I doubt happened.
Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Tabitha, welcome to our family's humble estate. Tabitha, unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. Tabitha, I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs, the floors have been known to give out. Tabitha, if you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. Tabitha, but only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. Tabitha, I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Cool, thanks, selected. GD, cool, thanks. Tabitha, let's just get the tour over with.
She's kind of a bitch, isn't she?
Tabitha, follow me.
I'm not afraid to call her that, because she's a bitch.
You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long,
Maybe she'll
dusty
grow
hallway.
on you later.
She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Tabitha, kitchen. On Wednesdays a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie.
That's nice.
Tabitha, I wouldn't recommend socializing with her, she'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly.
Ooh, peanut butter and jelly. What if you want a nice smash burger? Or pizza?
Mystical, as Tabitha speaks, your eyes are drawn to the windows and the overgrown garden outside. Dread and anxiety grip your lungs, and you can almost feel the ground beneath you start to slip. This place is a step away from being swallowed up and vanishing forever.
Yeah.
Tabitha, don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Tabitha, oh. And you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip, some, explore, options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Explore, mystical, this place isn't safe, and I don't mean that in the sense of it being perched on a literal cliff. Something is wrong here, selected. Tabitha. Explore, mystical, I can feel the weight of the world pulling down on this place. Selected. Explore, mystical. This place isn't safe, and I don't mean that in the sense of it being perched on a literal cliff. GD, this place isn't safe, and I don't mean that in the sense of it being perched on a literal cliff. Something is wrong here. Tabitha, okay, geez, I get it. You think it's messy. I'll tell Janie to be more thorough this week. But you should know there's only so much anyone can do with a country house this old. It's always going to be a little grimy and worn, unlike your sleek city apartments.
Oh, you pissed her off more. Oh, God.
Tabitha, if a little dirt bothers you, you're gonna have a rough time this week. Explore, awesome, I love PBN. Explore, is there somewhere in town to buy food? Select. Explore, what if I want ice cream? Select. Alright. What's next? Selected. GD, alright. What's next on the tour? Tabitha, bathroom. Follow me. GD, great. It's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Talk to animals, approach the cat.
Yeah?
Is that your cat? Leave the cat be. Is that... Talk to animals. Tabitha, don't try to pet Frou Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Frou Frou, Nami Parle Pa.
Oh.
Pet her. Sorry, I don't speak French. Okay, but can I pet you? Why do I ever bother talking to cats? Selected. Leave her alone. Clearly, this is a cat that wishes to be left alone. You slowly back away. Tabitha, come on, let's get back to the tour. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Tabitha, guest bathroom. Not.
Oops.
It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Explore, who exactly uses this bathroom? Selected. Explore, wait, are you sure this toilet works? Explore, this is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. Select. Explore, lie, what a nice bathroom. Never mind, I don't need. Lift toilet seat, selected. Lift toilet. Bugs, scram, fellas. The jig is up. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. You're good, actually. Selected. Use the facilities. Selected. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner. But your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Tabitha, next up, guest bedroom, last
would
stop
never
on the
use
tour.
that bathroom.
Follow me.
I would go piss in the garden. Probably shit there too.
You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot, it has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. Tabitha, this is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh, I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you'd better be grateful. Mystical, an unmistakable stain coats this room. Someone has died here. No, people have died in here. Tabitha, the closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty.
Should be?
Explore, mystical, people have. Explore, this room is amazing, selected. Explore, what a dump, select. Explore, it seems a little dusty, select. Explore, lie, this room. Explore, who used to sleep here, selected. I guess I'll start to get settled, selected. Remain silent. Selected. I guess I'll start to get settled, selected. Explore, who used to sleep here, select. GD, who used to sleep here. Tabitha, when? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here. Tabitha, and now you'll sleep here. Carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Explore, mystical, people have died here. Explore, lie. I guess I'll. GD, I guess I'll start to get settled. Tabitha, follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. Tabitha, this concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Tabitha, don't expect to see much of me. Tip, some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right away, and others down the line. Explore, where are you going, selected. Explore, what am I supposed to? Explore, are you sure you can't take the day off? Explore, did I do something wrong, selected. Explore, why are you being such a jerk to me? Explore. GD, hey, did I do something wrong? You asked me to come to this funeral, but since the moment I got here you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. What's going on? Was it something I said? Tabitha, look, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here, but you haven't exactly been easy. I'm under a lot of pressure right now. Tabitha, just stay out of my hair, okay? I have work to do. Explore, what kind of work do you do? GD, what kind of work do you do? Tabitha, I run the coal mine. Same as every Scarlet who came before me. Tabitha, except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. Explore, I didn't know we owned a coal mine, selected. GD, I didn't know we owned a coal mine. Tabitha, we don't own the coal mine. Explore, can I come watch? Good for you, selected. Explore, can I? Good for you, selected. Sounds boring, so. That's kind of sad, selected. EW. Hashtag girlboss. Remain silent. Selected. Whatever your thoughts may be on Tabitha's work situation, you decide it's best to keep them to yourself. Tabitha, is there anything else you'd like to bother me with before I leave, or are we good? Explore, what am I supposed to? Explore, are you sure you can't take the? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Selected. GD, alright, I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Tabitha, we'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you. You and this sprawling, decrepit estate. Explore, a PB&J sounds great. Explore, settle into your room. Selected. Explore, go straight to the forbidden wings of the estate. Explore. Now that your cousin is gone, the aches and pains of your journey sink into your bones. You stumble back up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Explore, take a nap. Explore, put your spare clothes in the dresser. Explore, check the closet. Explore, look out the window. Explore, examine the painting on the wall. That's enough. Explore, examine the... Explore, check the closet. Explore, put your You drag your suitcase over to the
Whoa.
dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within.
How the fuck did an opossum
It is
get in
quiet,
there?
but angry. Opossum, afraid. Explore, friend, I know hurt, selected. Explore, what's your name, little guy? GD, what's your name, little guy? I'm GD. Dustin, Dustin. Explore, what are you doing in my drawers, selected. GD, what are you doing in my drawers? Dustin, warm, dark. Explore, can you move, please? Explore, can you tell me about the human who lives here, selected. GD, can you tell me about the human who lives here? Dustin, which human? Explore, Pearlan died. Only one human lives here, selected. Explore, tell me about Tabitha, selected. GD, can you tell me about Tabitha? Dustin, Dustin not good with names. Explore, one of the humans died. Only one lives here now, selected. GD, but one of the humans died. Only one still lives here. Dustin, two human live here. Explore, can you tell me about the humans who live here, selected. GD, okay, Dustin. Can you tell me about the two humans who live here? Dustin, one human sad. One human scary. Explore, the sad human, selected. GD, can you tell me about the sad human? Dustin, cries. Gives Dustin bad sleeps. Explore, the scary human, selected. GD, can you tell me about the scary human? Dustin, always watches. Eyes hateful. Return, nevermind, selected. Dustin. Return. GD, nevermind. Thanks for the help, Dustin. Dustin, K. Explore, can you move, please? I want to put my clothes in here, selected. Try to shoo him out of the drawer. Explore. GD, can you move, please? I want to put my clothes in here. Dustin, no, this Dustin house. Try to shoo him out of the drawer. Fashion your clothes into a nest. Close drawer. Selected. You close the drawer, leaving the marsupial in peace. This drawer belongs to the opossum and there's nothing you can do about it. Dustin, Dustin not get eaten. Dustin strong warrior. You open the top drawer next. It's empty, as good a place as you'll find to put your clothes. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you'd have been better off keeping your clothes in your nice, clean bag, but there's
Probably.
no going back now.
That's kind of cool, talking to an opossum. They're stinky, though, usually.
Explore, take a nap.
No.
Explore, check the closet. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. Pick up the doll. So, of course you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads, "Property of Alexandra." No need to carry this around with you. You close the closet behind you. Explore, take a nap. Explore, look out the window. Explore, examine the painting on the wall. This must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you'd barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her.
Maybe
That is,
Scarlet.
if she's actually in the mood for conversation.
I doubt she's in the mood for conversation.
Explore. Explore, look out the... That's enough. It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Explore, a PB&J. Explore, investigate the forbidden wings of the estate.
Sure.
With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going into the forbidden wings of the estate. You immediately try the nearest door, only to be impeded by locks and chains. Explore, a PB&J. Might as well head to town.
Yeah, why not?
With your cousin gone, there's nothing for you to
Spend as
really
much time
do
out
here.
of that house as possible.
You
I
leave
guess.
the estate and head out to explore the town. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop. Especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. Selected. It's really pretty out here. Continue down the path. Finally, you made it back to town. The holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave.
That's ominous.
Gretchen. Gretchen, why I do declare. Who is this stranger? Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be, she loves to get loose and cause havoc. Talk to animals, it's nice to meet you Gretchen, selected. Pet the dog. Talk to animals. GD, it's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm GD. Gretchen, my oh my. I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, GD. Stella, ha. That's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. Stella, it's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. Stella. Stella, you aren't in town for the funeral, are you? Yep. GD, yep. I just got into town today. Stella, wow. I didn't think there would be anyone else coming. Stella, are you staying with Tabby? How's she holding up? Upon mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath.
No?
Gretchen, one of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. Stella, I haven't seen her since Perlin passed, or for a while before that, now that I think about it.
Hey.
Windows script host dialog script C program files x86 Teams Emacs comments follow lib 5 Windows x86 64 save.vps line 15 jar 1 error TLS handshake timeout code 80,004,005.
Seriously? Really, you gonna throw an error right now?
Scarlet follow.
GD, I'm sorry, did I hear you right? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so
Whoops.
bubbly.
That was weird. Okay.
Stella, she did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. Mystical, she's in conflict with herself. Whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha, selected. GD, she's in conflict with herself. Whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha. Stella, I hope you mean that metaphorically.
Yes, of course I do. Well...
Stella, to tell you the truth, she's always been a little rough around the edges, but most people don't really catch on to that.
I think she's a demon in disguise, honestly. I think so, yeah.
Stella, it'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her, selected? Are you two friends? GD, are you two friends? Stella, I was probably closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. Stella, she was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. Stella, we wound up bonding a bit when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed.
Ah.
Stella, as you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. Stella, but then she graduated and that was that.
Oh.
Gretchen, I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged.
Since I was middle-aged.
Gretchen, oh. Before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the frou-frou. How to talk to animals, ugh, Tabitha's cat. Unfortunately, we've met, selected. Talk to animals, I will pet her if it's the Talk to animals, it sounds like you and Frou Frou have a history, selected. GD, it sounds like you and Frou Frou have a history. Stella, wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Lie, yes. This is a joke. Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret, selected. Say nothing. Alas. GD, alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals and animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a southern belle when she talks. Stella, yeah, of course you're joking. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Gretchen, well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And
Oops.
Stella, oh. If you just got to town, you must be starving.
I'm sorry, I keep bumping the button before because it pauses and I think it's done.
Stella, I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat.
I'm not gonna say no to some biscuits.
Follow her. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty,
bacon.
lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life.
Huh?
All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hey, everyone, I'm GD, selected. What are you looking at, selected? Hey.
Why not?
GD, hey, everyone. I'm GD. Just in town for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. Stella, looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Stella, folks around here don't meet many strangers as is. And with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. Hey, Stella.
Whoops.
They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella. Stella, aw, shucks. Thanks, Avery. Avery, and here's some bacon for the little lady. Gretchen, for me? For me? Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip, you can hit the Y or triangle button on your gamepad to hide the text box at any time.
Why would I hide the text box? I don't even know what that means. Wait, what is it?
Avery, anything for you? Explore, isn't bacon bad for dogs?
I'm gonna just freaking go down.
Order a biscuit. Order a biscuit and coffee. GD, could I have a biscuit and coffee, please? Avery, best in the county. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee.
Has
turning
anybody
to you
noticed
nervously.
that, like, diner coffee is always better than the coffee you make at home?
Avery, oh. And I'm, sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Stella, glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Stella, anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? Stella, that gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. Stella, there's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Stella, oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. Stella, and there's the weekly Sunday potluck. Stella, that should be right after the funeral, too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is the potluck like a church thing? Selected. GD, is the potluck a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member? Stella, no. The Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Stella, not too many people go to church around here if I'm being honest. A non-religious community in the rural South, selected. I get that, selected. GD, I get that. I'm not of the church-going persuasion, myself. Stella, same for me. Whatever feeling some folks get in church, I think that must be the feeling I get when I look up at the sky on a night hike. That feeling of peace and wholeness. Stella, but that's not to say we're a town of heathens or anything like that. There are plenty of God-fearing folks around. They just aren't fans of the church. Stella, well, the buildings, okay, but the pastor's another story.
Ah, fuck.
Stella, and unfortunately you probably will.
Okay.
Stella, anyway, those are all the big events I can think of.
Sounds fun.
Stella, as for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? What's it to you? No clue. GD, honestly, I have no clue. Stella, well, you're in luck, as you've happened to run into the person who knows all the best stuff to do around here, and has limitless time to show you around. Stella, my boss is pretty forgiving. Stella, oh, wait, you probably wouldn't get that joke since we don't know each other that well. I'm self-employed, so I'm my own boss, so I'm forgiving myself. Stella. Get it? Laugh uproariously. GD, ha. Funny joke. Stella, thank you. I'll be here all week. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Gretchen, is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, if I had known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Avery, here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Thanks, it looks great, selected. You didn't have to do that, selected. GD, you didn't have to do that. It looks great. Avery, no worries. Hope you enjoy it. Mystical, you pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy, it nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that it is good, divinity given buttery form. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth, as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit.
this still working? Weird.
Whoa, selected. GD, whoa. This is a really good biscuit. Wow. Stella, I'm so glad you like it.
Do 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 do.
Avery lingers at the table for a moment. Avery, so, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Stella, huh. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Avery, look, if you're not gonna go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm gonna do it for you.
What's this about?
Stella sighs. Stella, I'm a YouTuber.
Hey, me too.
Wait. What? Selected. What kind of videos do you do? Selected. GD, cool. What kind of videos do you do? Avery, she hunts cryptids.
What's a cryptid? I don't know what that is.
Avery, you should really check out her channel, GD. It's a...
Oh, fuck.
Avery, I think the best video to start with would be that river one. Not the lake, but, you know, the controversial one. Stella, oh yeah.
Is that like a
The
Bigfoot
Catawba
hunter?
River Runner. I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. Stella, so the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on.
Huh.
Stella, but then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Stella, some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. Stella, I also had people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. Gretchen, it was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away. Stella, I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. Talk to animals, it's a mountain lion. Talk to animals, Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. You decide to share Gretchen's insight with Stella and Avery. GD, Gretchen seems to think it's a mountain lion. Stella, ha. Ha. Very funny. You might have gotten me earlier, but I'm on to you. You're not going to trick me into thinking you can talk to my dog. Stella, as for your theory. Stella, no. No way. It is absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. Stella, I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found jack squat. And there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water.
That's true.
Stella, and the body is too long. No way. Avery, personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Avery, sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries we're missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Avery, kind of a sewer gator type situation. Stella, huh, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. Stella, so, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along. Stella, it's a pretty easy one this week, we wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the Avery, wait. No spoilers. Stella, whoops. Sorry, Avery. Avery, it's okay, I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See y'all around. Stella, now that the coast is clear. Stella, I'm going after Skunk Ape. EW, Stinky, selected. What's Skunk Ape? GD, what's a Skunk Ape? Stella, it's like Bigfoot, but smellier. Stella,
Nice.
most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug of war with her dog. Stella, and as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. Stella, so what do you say, wanna tag along? Stella, hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing? Talk to animals, are you gonna be there? Absolutely, selected. GD, absolutely. I'd love to come along. Stella, that's great. It's been a while since I've had anyone besides Gretchen out there with me. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Stella, I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it's kinda like a blast from the past. Stella, me and Kanika and Reese, running around in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible. But we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. Stella, you know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. Stella, but Reese. I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his hidey hole, if he's up for it. Stella, do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Stella, Reese. Dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Stella. Stella, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or? Stella. Stella, okay. If you're really sure. But if you change your mind. Stella. Stella, oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. Stella, he's Tabitha's cousin. Stella, I know. Yeah, just here for the week. Stella, anyway, we're going out to look for Skunk Ape. Stella. Stella, we could take the easier trails, if that would help. Stella. Stella, dang, man. That sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang, how's that? Stella. Stella, yeah, I'll bring him. Stella, talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Stella. Gretchen, Reese. There's always been something off about that boy. I never did like the smell of him. Stella, looks like it's just you and me, pal. Explore, did he ask you to bring me to his house? Is he okay? Selected. GD, is he okay? Stella, he's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so. But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. Stella, I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Stella, oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious, you'd love him. Stella, we should swing by his place sometime this week. That'd be nice, selected. We'll see, selected. That'd be GD, that'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Stella, awesome. I'll make it happen. Stella, he's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down, since she's at the general store basically every day. Stella, but friendship can wait, we've got a skunk ape to hunt. Stella, so, we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Stella, come on, let's blow this popsicle stand.
I think I'm gonna end it right there.
Save.
So let me just do this.
File.
This is a weird setup for saving stuff.
Page 1. Dialogue history. Save slot 6. Save slot 1.
Alright, we're gonna save this.
Are you sure you want? Save slot 1, yes.
There we go.
Save. Previous file. Save. Return. Quit.
So, if you like what you saw...
Are you sure you want to quit? No. Yes.
You can hit
Live chat dialog from Dragon 76 options menu button alt plus O.
like button, and you can subscribe.
Num lock on.
And
Num lock off. System playlist Steam. Ops Studio. Ops 30.2.3 profile.
you can leave a comment to tell me what you thought of the stream and how I can make it better. Until next time, have a good